Hi, Jim from Art and Metal here. Just a quick instructional video on how to install the tooth bar. This is my tooth bar from my tractor, so I've just taken it off to run you through the installation procedure. So with your tooth bar, you get obviously the tooth bar, two bolts with, focus in on that, nylock nuts, and obviously what you'll need is a spanner and a shifter. I'm going to use a rattle gun and a decent sized mallet. So to install the tooth bar, firstly just bring it in and rest it on the lip. Now depending on how square your bucket is, you may need to bang these sides back in a bit, and depending on how square your front bucket edge is, so just wrestle it in as far as you can go. Take your mallet, don't be afraid to give it some good bashes and whack it back. So what we're trying to do, if you can focus in on these, is you're trying to get these to engage. And if you take a quick look at the front edge of my bucket, you can see that it's not overly square. So whacking it back pushes it back into shape. Now if you look at this front edge here, we're trying to engage this back as far as we can. So what I'm just going to do is whack that back in. Okay, so on most of the buckets, the tooth bar should end up roughly towards the end of the original cutting edge, and push back as far as you can. And the next thing to check, and I'll just tilt the bucket up, is that you're fairly flat against this cutting edge. And you can see, if you look down there now, you can see the bend in my bucket. There's air gap, but it's parallel with the bottom of the bucket. So we want to have that pushed back as far as we can. So once you've got that all in position and you're happy with that, you need to mark and drill these holes. So for the bolts, now obviously this has been installed on my bucket before, so they're pre-drilled, so we won't go through using a drill and how to do that. Now normally bring these bolts from the outside in, washer on either side, and a nylock nut. And tighten him up. Alright, so that's our tooth bar installed. Thank you very much for watching.